watching the SNS.
Hey lovers and friends, we trust you are well. Welcome to another episode of
Asking for a Friend,
brought to you exclusively here on the SNS. Now joining us today, I'm such big fans of them, so we'll start with my left. Today we have...
My name is Laura Mbatha. I'm a radio and TV presenter, MC, and yeah, your alarm clock to go to bed, apparently.
And to my right we have...
I'm Beth Online Bestie on my socials. I'm a wellness and lifestyle creator.
Okay, so this episode is how it works. I'll read out the dilemmas and then we give our 2 cents. Cool?
Cool.
All right, so we start. My boyfriend and his cousin are acting weird. We hung out together recently in a B&B and she was getting jealous, in quotes, when he gives me attention. Then she was wearing some very revealing clothes and pulling him to the kitchen a lot. I don't know what to think of it and I don't know how to ask him. Should I? Question mark.
Stop asking, start acting.
Why? So do you think
Very questionable.
yeah, because you and your cousin are acting weird, and I'm like, what is weird? Is it that they're like,
Yeah.
You can be that close to a man.
To your cousin?
What's happening?
Yeah.
and is she the cousin?
I've been to a party like that just recently.
Yeah.
So it was a house party and then this girl was there. I know her uncle from like way back. We used to hit on each other. And then she was just in my business. I'm like, do you want your uncle? Like, stop asking me these questions.
Yeah.
Is he good in... How would I know?
What would you want to know that about your uncle?
You know, family matters on you, you know?
Yeah.
Whatever floats your boat. But that's very suspicious.
Okay.
Yeah. Be
So-
direct, ask. In fact, just steal the password, read the text.
Between him and cousin, and then there lies your answer.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've been in a relationship for 3.5 years now, and my boyfriend wants to break up, but this guy, I don't want to. But he quit his job like 1 month ago, and now ni kama akona stress, so he's been pulling away from me, and I felt so bad. Nimejaribu kuaddress, naona hai work. Should we end it?
If you don't want to, that's okay. She
Yeah.
didn't want to initially, did she?
Yeah, she didn't want to end it, but now he's pulling away, and I don't know if she's receiving like sasa stress ya kutokuwa na kazi.
That's why you can't be in a relationship with someone who doesn't have the capacity to be in that relationship.
Yeah.
Hata kama utaki ishe.
Yeah.
Count your losses.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is how you guys usually
Just count your losses. Yeah.
Okay, so next dilemma. You're 28, dating a 43-year-old. First of all, do you guys have a thing about like age gap relationships? What's the
Yes.
oldest you've dated?
First, just date your age group.
Okay. So
Yeah.
okay,
Really?
28, what's your age group? What's like a good
It shouldn't
bracket?
be. I mean, it doesn't matter per
Yeah.
se, but like at least 7 years.
Okay.
Yeah. But after 20 or maybe 10 is fine.
Yeah. Okay. So, you haven't told us.
10
what you
years
think.
is enough.
10 years.
Yeah.
So 28. Okay, sawa. So 28 dating a 43-year-old. He's been drinking and it's affecting the relationship. I'm already planning to quit. This way it gets interesting. But his overly religious family ain't having it. We're not married and we don't have kids. Please advise. Thanks in advance.
What are they not having?
First of
What
all,
exactly?
mingi sana overly religious drink. You can't your altar wine.
No, yeah.
So what are you overly religious about?
Yeah. I mean, of course, and this is my thing when I tell you, like, date for separation, right? Because you...
And I've had you say
did
that
what?
before.
A lot of times.
Run it back.
Because lifestyles
Date for
change, right?
separation.
Like, her lifestyle is changing.
Yeah.
Now she's moving away from alcohol. This guy doesn't have to do the same. You have a problem with his drinking. He doesn't have a problem with his drinking. So
Yeah.
now you want to impose your ideals on him when you guys met in a different space.
Yeah.
I feel like when you're evolving, just conscious separation is necessary.
Okay. Some people would argue, though, Laura, that might be a very detached way of...
But all things must end, whether it's death or a
Yeah.
separation. So
Yeah.
just having it in the back of your mind
Yeah.
and not becoming a menace. Like sasa ule wa kwanza mwenye anataka kuachwa na anataka kuinsist. Like si wewe kwenu, are you not loved at home?
No, for real.
Hey, because street.
No, I don't get how the family is coming into this dynamic. Na
Moving
ujaolewa.
forward, yeah, moving forward, mutupe context. Because some of these ones, I think, lack a lot of context. But yeah, so for this one, she needs to bounce.
She needs to, yeah.
Okay, and we wish you the best. Hey, my dilemma is I have this wonderful man in my life right now. Things are good other than busy schedules. Things are really good. However, before this wonderful man came into my life, there was another man in the picture. Things were great other than the fact that he was so anti-relationship. He made sure I was aware. And boy, was I aware. But again, things were great that I ignored what he said and kept going with the flow. So now this wonderful man comes into the picture after I decide that I deserve better from guy number one. But feeling for guy numero uno was still their feelings, rather. My dilemma is even after 5 months with this wonderful man, so guy number two, I still have feelings for guy number one, even if I know it's not going to go anywhere.
Same.
She said
Relate.
She said it's not going anywhere. Thoughts, prayers, opinions.
When you get the advice, please send it to me. I'm in need of some too. Because same.
Hilda?
I just go where you loved. Ooh, attack anything.
Exactly. Also, there's that. If he doesn't want a relationship, you can't force it on him. So how is he a good man? You want to be business partners?
And also, if the other one is also nice and your heart is not there, pia ni sawa.
But the interesting part, ni pale anasema, things were great other than the fact that he was anti-relationship. So I'm like, were they that great?
Exactly.
You know.
That's why I'm asking, do you guys want to be business partners? Because that's different. You know?
Yeah.
If it's not a relationship, then what is it?
Yeah.
Do you want a relationship? If you can't have it from that person, you can't force it on them as well.
And the fact that you knew, you ignored, and you went with the flow.
But then kujikulisha tu stress.
Yeah, bure.
Mtu ashakuambia usikii.
So moving forward, guys, usikize, tia kwa makini. All right, I met this dude on Tinder. We've been talking for 2 months, I think, and we met in person a week ago. 2 months, I feel like is a long. Is it not a long time?
It's reasonable.
It's reasonable.
Tinder.
So.
On Tinder, okay. Namko, maybe this doesn't apply, but if you're in the same area code, you wouldn't want to know. Anyway, what do I know? He's currently unemployed.
No.
He has a court case ongoing.
Oh,
No.
He was accused of fraud.
No.
And he spent a year in jail. I know all of this is messy. Should I give him a chance? He asked me to play for a second.
Sister.
Unemployed, court case ongoing, a fraudulent man, and spent a year in jail. All of this is messy.
What's
Should
the
you give him
dilemma?
a second chance?
You're the next case.
Yeah.
You're the next case. Story yako tutasoma kwa gazeti. Just
Tukusikia kwa
run.
news.
Yeah.
Leo unataka side gani ingine?
That's crazy, bro.
Unataka OB
But
leto
should I
kwako.
give him a second chance?
Second chance.
For what?
The first one was not even yours to give.
Stand up.
Aye.
Aya, next one. So, should you feel obligated to have sex with someone because he has been funding you and your life? Because he also offered with not wanting anything in return, but now he wants y'all to have sex. But I declined. What do y'all think?
First of all, that's wrong.
Yeah.
It's wrong for anyone to pressure you to having sex because they chose to do certain things for you.
Yeah.
Yes, the argument is you could have said no, but again, it was offered, right?
Yeah.
And there was an agreement and an understanding before. Sex should be consensual by both parties.
But I don't think, is he pressuring her really?
I think the dilemma is that she's feeling obligated because he's been funding her lifestyle.
Oh, you know, umejiwekea kwa kichwa.
Yeah.
Unless ulikuwa unauza before tuambie. Kuna details una miss hapa. Sounds familiar, this pattern of behavior.
Yeah, so I guess what we're telling you is that feeling of obligation.
Yeah, that's on you.
Yeah, that's on you. And from the looks of it, it's like he's asked. She's not what is it called? She's not
he's
positioned it as he's asked, but she's declined. So she's not asking for our thoughts. But then I'm also curious, like, I know sometimes these, I think, sort of arrangements or entanglements may not have strings attached until they start attaching the strings. And so are you willing to take the risk of losing now the funding? So I think that's also something you have to think about.
True.
Okay, so our project has CDF. Like, surely, even you at some point have to cut the cord.
Yeah.
You're taking too much from this person without any sort of direction. Because I'd like to support my friends, but I'm not their parent.
Yeah.
So if this is a man, maybe he was hoping that there'd be interest, it would grow, and that's not the case. So free him from the obligation as well.
Okay. I'm a chatty babe. or Ayapa, I'm being torn between starting content for fear of publicizing my life and failing and not trying, and always wondering what to do, how to do it. Now, by the way, missing an iPhone, na siko Nairobi, but I can have some sense. Yeah. Oh, did you guys have any fear starting your content journey? So how did you guys even stumble into where you are now? We can start with you, Online Bestie.
I'm just a creative. I like creating. I like being in front of the camera. So I just created.
Yeah.
Yeah, numbers
was
are the
no-
last thing in my head. Although I knew I needed to make money from this.
Yeah.
But I just loved creating.
Okay.
Pia mimi ni hapa. So I just yap.
Yeah.
Yeah, just yap in front of the camera. Hata bila hiyo iPhone, mimi nilianza na Android.
Yeah.
Yap.
Laura, thoughts?
Yeah, I've never owned an Android. Relax.
She said, somebody get this beggars out of here.
I'm joking. Yeah. Content creation is not a real job.
Tells that to somebody that is doing this.
No, ideally because it's dependent on other people's approval of you. So you could create content for years and years and years and the public just doesn't accept it. So coming in with the intention of this will work is setting yourself up for failure. Do it because you enjoy it, but find other ways to earn an income. It's not a flex to be like, oh, this is all I do all day. I just record my makeup videos and you're struggling. So you're constantly on TikTok. Tap, send gift.
Yeah.
You know, and it works out eventually, but it comes with a lot of outside acceptance, and that plays on your self-esteem, on your mental health. So the first thing is stabilizing your life and doing the things you like. So figure out what your interests are. Post whatever it is you post. Kuna uchali you post na kijiko. You record videos zake na raba.
I can see his username.
You can see the videos, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So if you truly believe in what you do, you'll find a community. So just post, but earn a living somehow.
Like make ends meet.
Yes.
Yeah. Because I think also for the most trajectory for most creators is it takes a while
It does.
before you see return. Na sasa kama you don't have the patience, dear.
Exactly.
Itakuwa ngumu.
Alafu, shame is a mindset. Everybody's embarrassing. I'm embarrassing.
Yeah.
Constantly, I have people in the comments, "Udemi uongea nini?" And that's fine. You know, you won't please everyone. As long as it's honest and you believe in it and it's your true self, by all means.
Okay. I fell in love with a matatu driver and I'm now 1 month pregnant. I'm thinking of aborting it because I can't keep it. He's in no position to help financially and I found out that he has a wife and kid and has been playing me with another passenger.
Delete it.
Delete it. Hello, Barry Stokes. How are you?
Because
Hey.
Children are a blessing.
delete it.
No, for real, children are a blessing.
Yeah.
If you feel conflicted, think about it a bit longer. But of course, your body, your choice, and you should have free will to do what you feel is right. If you like to hold you back from something, then you check out the safest options. Do not go through the wrong routes.
True.
Safety is the number one priority for you.
Yeah.
So be very careful about where you're going. Do as much research as possible. And ideally, with everything, you know, struggles come in all matter, in all shapes and sizes. Children are a struggle, but they can be a blessing too.
Yeah.
So, but mtu ako na bibi na watoto, like,
Na nacheza na passenger mwingine ndio.
mtu anapita route 5 kwa siku, what were you expecting? Kila route anajua mtu.
Speaking of, this is not directly related, but do you remember that discourse on TikTok for when people want to bring children into the world? She had gotten into a mat, ilikuwa imejaa na sasa you're expecting. I want to hear you guys' thoughts, because now the discourse, it turned from, I guess, bringing children into the world to don't bring a child if you don't have a car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, what are you guys' thoughts?
I mean, people advocate for, you know, get married and then have children, but that's not a guarantee of you'll raise the child with your partner. You might end up raising your child alone. For me personally, because I remember I went to update my birth certificate because I lost it. And my parents thought they'd be together forever. Psych, wasn't even 1 year.
Yeah.
So I know they had this big idea where they'd raise me in a stable home, which
Yeah.
wasn't the case, and my mom ended up raising me for a very long time on her own before my dad came back in the picture. So when you have the option to maybe not bear that burden,
Yeah.
that's in your best interest. There's all manner of contraceptives, from condoms to the, how do you call it, the
To the
copper, the
pill,
pills,
the IUDs.
Yeah, you have many options before it even gets to that point. Because one thing people don't talk about when they mention abortion is the psychological burden it has on you. This is
Yeah.
your body you're separating with something else that was already growing inside you, and it's not that easy. It's not another regular day in the office, like, okay, get rid of this and then we're back to normal.
Yeah.
Something in you has changed, and it's not easy. So we should speak with kindness when people decide to bear children or to have abortions. But kujipanga ni important, and you'll never be fully prepared, but money is always good to have stored up somewhere.
Yeah. Online bestie.
Well, I'd say the conversations about having a kid with or without a car, whatever. Honestly, personally, inaniumanga when I'm in a mat, alafu uone a heavily pregnant babe standing, you know, ama someone with like a little child.
Yeah.
My argument is, mtoto akiwa mdogo hivyo, wakienda clinic, they never go too far.
Yeah.
Clinic ikuangi mbali. Hauna 180 ya Uber. School fees, food, utatoa wapi, you know?
Yeah.
In as much as there's a bit of classism in it, I feel like we're not talking to the general public. We're talking to you, the babe who's listening.
Yeah.
Try and get your shit together before you can never be 100% prepared.
Yeah.
True.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
But at least you can set a good foundation, you know? Wewe mwenyewe tu venye uko sahi bila mtoto.
Yeah.
Make sure
Life is
you're
already
living.
hard
Yeah.
enough, so you don't want to add another
Exactly.
addition to
But-
make that burden even heavier.
History ya mat ni zetu si wote.
Yeah.
So being pregnant in a mat has really no issue. Ideally, we can't all be in the same tax bracket.
Shida ni kusimama.
Yeah.
Hiyo kusimama, I think, and that speaks on us as a society, because
Yeah.
if matatus are for everybody, I use a matatu, right? And even when I was being raised, we were still using a matatu. A lot of the times we'd commute, we'd use a matatu. It was never a cab. So umekata kusimama kwa sababu she's pregnant and she should own a car. It's ridiculous. If it's for everybody, it's just a society. It's a reflection of what society looks like.
Yeah.
Simama mpatie kiti. It's like telling me that if you see an old person in a matatu, you won't sit. And you know how matatus are. It's raining. It's like almost 6:30.
Yeah.
Everyone's panicking. People want to go home. And here comes this old person in a mat. It's full. Amesimama and you're like, what's the matatu imejaa ungekaa hapo chini? It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You should look at yourself and be like, be of assistance to people around you.
That are especially in need of help. Because one day it will
Vulnerable,
be. Unajua watu wengi wanasemanga it can never be
Yeah.
you. Way.
Well.
Life has a funny way of showing you that it can be you. Even in the same context of like, if you are in a queue somewhere and there's like an elderly person or a very sick person or a heavily pregnant lady.
Exactly.
Sasa wewe ungekuja jana.
Usiende ID juu uko na ball. So unasema.
Ama ungepata ID
Exactly.
Hapana.
Yeah.
I get your point, but also let's
I
acknowledge
also
there's a track
understand.
record
Yeah.
of people just giving birth.
It is.
Bila plan, you know?
Yeah.
But again, not everyone will have a soft life.
True.
Not everyone will
I feel like
get
both
the
of those
car.
things can coexist.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not everybody will have the penthouse. There will be people who won't make it that far. And it could even be us. Maybe this is the pinnacle of where we do our best. Not for me, but for... but I
It'll be easy.
yeah, but life takes very different turns. So telling people that, oh, this is not the best for you, but this is exactly where I am, is setting up people for failure and a lot of mental health issues.
Yeah. I still do get, I guess, I understand where that train of thought was coming from. I just
Absolutely.
feel like it was not a reflection of like what it is like on the ground. So yes, in an ideal world, everybody should have, I guess, a setup fund for I'm going to get
Absolutely.
pregnant and I'm going to do this and this, and then life does a number on you. So at the very least, just be kind is what we are saying. Yeah. I'm dating a younger guy, 5 years. So he's 5 years younger. First of all, did you guys date?
Stop.
Because I know we said you can date, I think we put 7 to 10. Younger? Is that no?
No.
Younger.
Yeah, maximum.
Because 5 years young, I'm 26 now. So,
At 21, you know?
I'm not sure what to do, as I may be relocating abroad soon, and we are barely 6 months in the relationship, and I think I love him, and I'm not one for long distances, even between counties. Now we are going to be continents apart. I don't know how to deal with the separation anxiety I'm experiencing, although there is a trend of, like, I guess, I don't want to group them, but I would say women in their like 30s to 40s dating younger.
That's okay.
See, now if you're like in your 35 and he's 30, it's
I'm
not
30,
the same
so
as
dating like someone who's 25.
Yeah. And those experiences happen. So curious about for you guys before we get to her long distance relationship. Because wamesema even counties. So so yeah, long distance relationships. Have you done it? Would you do it?
I've done a long distance relationship.
What was the distance?
He was based in Ethiopia, but he'd travel a lot. Like I'd see him at least every month, so we'd either travel.
Okay.
So long distance relationships require a man.
Yeah.
You cannot be poor.
Yeah.
Unless maybe like it's 1920 and just sending letters. That's different. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they work. Yeah, it was. I'm lying.
I'm like, I was gonna ask if
Yeah,
you're still together. As she said, they work. Bestie, have you done long distance relationships? If so, okay, you wouldn't.
I haven't, but I'm not close to it. As long as the foundation is really, really stable.
And
6
what is
months.
a stable foundation?
If we
Like,
can
how
talk.
long would it be like, okay, now you can go to the US and do whatever you want and I'll be here?
If we can communicate nicely. But
That's
I also need to see you.
That's a 10-hour. Because
Oh
I feel like
my
sometimes
God.
it's not even
Yeah,
like
we
the
need the
communication.
money.
You could be the best communicator, but then the time difference is a bitch.
I was dating a guy across the road. I haven't seen him in 7 months. Like, Papa, F you.
7 months.
7
yeah.
months. He lives across the road.
Did you never once go?
Oh, I see him every day. We just don't link up.
So how is that? Do you just like see each other and it's like strangers? Like I'm salimana malitu mnagoteana inaenda hivyo?
I think at the 3rd month we were just like, okay, yeah.
Tutafanya. So how are we advising our sister girl? Because I've done long distance relationship and
How
maybe
was
my he was a great person. The time difference.
Yeah.
He went to Canada. He went to
That's
Canada
crazy.
and just like an 8-10 hour. Ukiamka mi ndio nalala. That intermission in between. I've actually done it twice. I said.
So now,
This was before or after COVID, because it could be a side effect of the booster.
You saw the serious. When was it? The first one was before COVID. The second one was after.
So
Yeah.
it's a mental illness thing. Because
Nilikuwa
after the first time, like chill.
Nilikuwa
Like,
nawapenda dear. And then like on the onset of the relationships, then I did not know that they were going to be going. It sort of happened like a year or two down there. And I'm not going to be like, saa kwenda kabisa, goodbye.
I mean, if you really think about it, and if you sit and think about like for the number of times you've actually been single, long distance relationships could work.
True, but then
you're really imposing on this person this need to talk to them every day. I was telling someone like back in the day, you'd send letters and get feedback after 2 months.
yeah.
So it's really possible to not have that constant communication. But we're just so used to instant gratification. We apply pressure on each other. But long distance relationships can work. If you're dating an honest person who's also not overly stimulated.
So like I'm tired.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
But I think it's possible.
Okay.
Yeah, but the 5-year younger thing, I go from
no, maybe 6 months.
I'm clear, ma. You should be arrested.
Let's assume she is well in her 30s.
Okay, so let's say
assume.
25. So he's just done with campus, probably making some money. And then, the bag have released a new edition. Yeah, you stand no chance. Forget it.
Amen. Do you guys experience separation anxiety from your significant others if you are, I guess, apart from each other for a while?
Not so much anymore.
I feel like you have a very, what is it? It's not
Avoidance.
either secure
avoidance.
or...
It's not secure. I stopped believing in people, I'm always open to disappointment.
Wow.
And it's not willingly.
Yeah.
I don't say we have a soft society. It's you're only disappointed when you put expectations on people.
So are you never disappointed, Laura? Are you
I'm
just like, I
very
saw this coming?
disappointed. I'm also I'm always disappointed. Let's just start there. The beginning of the relationship was the disappointment. Because what happened to me? What changed in me that I trusted you as a man?
Yeah,
But,
as a man. Yeah. Okay.
But it's you give people grace to also make mistakes. Because I've evolved over time, and there are times when I look back, I'm just like, what an embarrassment. You know, I owe a few people apologies. So even when people disappoint me now, I don't look at it like it's the end of the world. Plus, I keep reminding people, like, my mom had me when she was much older.
Okay.
My mom had me when she was 42. So I've seen her dating in her 60s. And this guy's still cheating, you know, with her close friend. To someone that I introduced her to, you know. It's crazy.
Yeah, this is the new dilemma she's talking about.
And this is someone that they knew each other when they're in their 20s and they never dated. So they reconnected much later. He died, thank God, because, you know, justice is always served. And she went to the funeral, but...
How did I see that coming? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he died. So rest in peace, Uncle Salim. But yeah, you learn that things, you don't put permanence on certain things because life changes a lot. You know, you're not the same person you are today in the next 40 years.
True.
What you need is not the same things when you're 40. When you're 40, you don't need someone to maybe help you raise a young kid because all your kids are grown.
Yeah.
So now you just want to have a good time. But now, you know, you're like focused on, oh, maybe my eggs are expiring. I should get pregnant. I should have a house. I should have a stable home. So also just giving yourself grace and room to breathe and not be like, all of these things must happen at once. It spares you from a lot of disappointment.
Okay. So, first of all, that was the craziest story. Our editor is just going to have to zoom in on me and be like, because you were like, I think he died.
I think it is 80s, so it makes sense he died.
I guess rest in peace. For this babe, I have a couple of questions because she's mentioned he's 5 years younger. The fact that you've mentioned makes me wonder, Kama, you feel some type of way about it, because if it weren't, it would have just been a case of, I have a boyfriend, I'm relocating. It's as simple as that. So maybe you also need to inquire, like introspect. Mbona the 5 years inakuasha? And then on the terms of the separation anxiety, honestly, I just wish you Godspeed because the distance, I don't know now which continent you're going to, but I would assume there's a time difference of some sort. It's not going to be easy. I won't even lie, it's not going to be easy. But I'm guessing, as Laura said, if he's an honest and genuine person, then you guys will see it to the other side. But
and just have the conversation.
Everybody's lying. Everybody.
Yeah, and then I guess also express these worries and concerns.
And be very
that you
express yourself fully. You know, a lot of people feel this embarrassment of like, guy, sitaki kukakasi, sitaki kukani kama na overdo.
Or he should want me more than I want him, and all of those
Put your whole heart out there. If it's broken, it's broken. You heal. You know,
like I love you.
Exactly.
I'm going outside. They call it separation anxiety. We can
try
and make it work. You cut up,
Ni sawa. Are you guys lovers and leavers or lovers
Very
or
much.
leavers? Very much. You're like,
I'm a lover and a leaver.
Yeah. Okay. Good. I lost my mom months ago. I live with. So sorry for your loss. I live with my dad and siblings. I'm 26 and he's so strict and controlling. Now my dad has a girlfriend and he's cold and distant. Kila kitu ni kelele. I haven't found a job yet, but let me tell you, naitafuta juu my life depends on it. But I also can't just up and leave my siblings after the loss. Wow.
What's the dilemma?
So I'm guessing how to navigate all of this between the grief and the loss, and then there's also the dad and the girlfriend and how he's controlling, cold and distant. And you'd like to imagine your home is a safe space, but wanasema kila kitu ni kelele. And then now there's also the fact that you are unemployed. I think she wants an out. But the out needs a means. The means needs a job. And you don't got the job. And then there's also the factor of the siblings. So
and the dad's girlfriend.
Yeah. Well, that's a lot. Where to start?
It is a lot. First of all, sorry for your loss. And I hope you bear it with ease as time moves on. But out no babako pia, you know. So as mean as he is, they're his children first. They're your siblings, but the minute you've already put this pressure on yourself, you start working and be like, oh, I want to help my siblings and then do this. and you'll forget that it takes time to even build yourself first. And that's the first person who you should stabilize.
Yeah.
And that's why it's important to realize that your siblings are your father's children first. So that's his responsibility. You'd want as much as possible to maybe get them out of it, because for you it was so miserable and you can imagine what they're going through. But until you put yourself as the first point of focus, then there's nothing you can do for them. Even just seeing you do well for them is very inspirational, because they're like, oh, I could also do that even on my own. So it adds the fuel to how hard they work. As for your parents being cold, I'd say relationships with parents are different. You'd want, a mother you can call all the time and be like, hey, let's talk. But that's not the parent you get. You maybe just have a provider parent. And you just have to learn to accept your parents the way they are, compartmentalize. As long as they're present, it means something. They don't have to be like other people's dads, like, oh, I pulled a prank on my dad. Yeah, nitapigwa kwetu. So understanding your parents and their, I don't say love languages, but their parental languages is very important.
Bestie.
Yeah, you just need a job. Say the most important thing.
I think
you need a job.
What is it called? A step at a time. There's only so many things that you can, I guess, figure out yourself. So step one, get a job, build the muscle and the discipline of, having a job, and then now, of course, enjoy the financial benefits. Inshallah, eventually, maybe you can save up enough, move out, and then you can provide to your siblings, if possible, another haven, like maybe they can be coming once in a while. It may not be like long-term relief and thank God my dad, it might be they can come see you every once in a while. As for your dad and his girlfriend, number out, really, truly. And so because the case is you want to move away from the noise and you also want to be able to process your grief. I think it must also like be really hard. I thank God my parents are still alive, but I'm curious for like if you've lost a parent and then your parent moves on, like what that process is like, because I don't know if she's saying she lost her mom months ago and the dad already has a girlfriend, so it's not been that long.
We were having that discussion at the office and there was the lady who was shot by the sniper and then so the husband moved on and I was like, that's fast. And they're like, oh, he needed someone to help with the kids. So I feel like it's also just a very African thing where guys don't raise children on their own a lot of times. So they always need assistance. So with that, there's not much we can say because I think it's culturally ingrained to a point. But depending on the time, maybe you feel like, oh, he moved on too fast. But again, it's also his life. He's experiencing this for the first time. He's also going through loss. And this is how he deals with it. And maybe you feel like this is a person now we should be closer, we should be connecting because we're going through the same grief. But losing a parent, especially a mother, Natalie and I like to say, I wish moms would live forever. Because there's just something about being loved by your mother that cannot be replicated by anyone else. So it's grief that only you will ever experience. And even your siblings are not going through the same kind of grief you're going through. So just, I hope it gets easier for you. But people will do people things.
But we wish you the best. Step number one, we get you a job. Or you get a job. Lock in. Okay. I like this guy who is 4 years younger than me. I am finding it on the white ends with a scuba. And 4 years younger than me, and I'm finding it hard to move past the age thing. I just have fun because he also likes me. I don't really have an issue with the age, but I'm afraid of how people will perceive the situation. I know people's opinions shouldn't matter, but it's easier said than done.
Well, if you love the guy, just go for it.
Absolutely.
Whether you date an older one, a handsome one, an ugly one, but people are just gonna talk either way. So lock in if you love the guy. If you can't also see past it, again, wachana nayo.
When it comes to people's perception, because for the most part, it's very tied to the people closest to you. So maybe like, I guess a random stranger would say something and you can easily brush it off. But I'm guessing for you guys, how do you deal with, I would say, your immediate family or friends' perception of things, whether it's your dating life, whatever. In most cases, it's your dating life. How do you guys deal with it? Is it like, uni mtu wangu, mseme kile mtasema, we don't care, Or is it like, my mom doesn't like him and now that's going to be an issue? Have you guys had experiences like those?
No.
Yeah.
But I think, to me, it depends. I'd listen to what you have to say. But make sure it makes sense, and it's logical. I'd listen.
Okay.
But
At the
give
end of
me a
the day.
reason, yeah.
Okay. Well,
I don't care about your opinions.
period. She said mukae na uko. We don't care.
But it's because I grew up with much older siblings and much older and an older parent.
Yeah.
I was just left to my own devices. Like nobody explained things to me. So a lot of the shame I built up was because I'd see certain people act a certain way, and then when I got much older and started like earning on my own, I realized a lot of these things don't matter.
Yeah.
You come back home after stressing about, or people talked about, but you don't have food at home. And you're like, okay, why was I worried about this the whole day when nobody's coming to my rescue?
True, yeah.
I'm lonely in the house because I don't talk to boys who are younger than me, or I'm not in a stable relationship because this guy who's talking to me doesn't earn this much money, but he was nice to me because this is not what society is telling me. Or girlfriends, this will never work, and this guy's also struggling financially. There's a lot of intricate details that go into any kind of relationship with parents, with the person you're dating, with the opinions that your parents have on the people you're dating.
Sure.
Your mom is telling you about how you should be in such and such relationship, but your dad doesn't even talk to her when they come back home in the evening. But they've been together for 25 years, and for her, longevity is the most important thing. So dissecting every relationship you have, friends, partners, parents, and realizing, like she said, does it make sense? Are these values important to you? Because as you grow, you pick up different values than the ones you are raised with. It's important you have your core values, but you also have things that are important to you. Is a relationship the most important thing for you? Is financial stability the most important thing to you? Is having fun the most important to you? Is having a partner who understands and speaks your language is the most important thing to you? Regardless of age, you do what works best for you.
True. Hey, well said.
Actually, I'm very religious and do intend on opening a church.
Really?
Okay. Yeah.
Are you sure you're pulling my leg?
No.
Walai?
Yeah.
Okay.
Itaitwa nini?
Oracle. But it's like AURACL.
Hey, bila ora wistoboyo. Kanisa. As a Gen Z who's in entry level of corporate, the pay isn't much, 50K for my kids per month. And you find that after the monthly bills, not much is left. My dilemma is, should I jinyima to invest? Ama usijinyime ati una save? Where's the line between living life to the fullest and securing your future? Interesting. Who wants to take this one?
Gen Z, talk to us.
She said over to
Well.
you, dear.
I think it's hard, but you can find a balance.
Yeah.
It is hard. Let's first.
Yeah.
You
It's
know,
hard, yeah.
It is. Junior 50K ukishatoa rate.
Yeah, ununue chakula, ulipe tokens, Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it can be hard, but you can find what I think is most valuable ni kuweka pesa penye pesa ingine you know, like
So like a money market.
yeah,
Okay.
like generate more money, like in another business, a money market or something, but make sure there's something generating more money for you.
Yeah.
Hapo shikilia hapo. But also sijinyime, have fun, go outside,
Yeah.
but with a plan.
Yeah.
You can delegate a couple of,
Yeah.
to go outside once in a while. You don't have to be at every concert, at every event. Unajua mfuko itoshi.
Discernment, yeah.
But balance, but of importance, just make sure there's money that is working for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think also, inakwanga to whom much is given, much is expected. And of course, even with the little that you have or what you're earning, if you have like a proper system. So, salo ikinga 50K, 20% has gone into this, 30%, 10%, evo. And what is it? That thing for haba na haba.
Yeah,
Baba.
It
So,
does.
inshallah, when you start earning the 150Ks and the
Yeah.
300Ks, you'll have like a proper system and that will work for you. But at the same time, I think there is I don't know, like sometimes people say it's very irresponsible, but like an abundance mindset, this is
important.
temporary. You will not be earning 50K for the rest of your life.
Sure.
You know, and then you've also said you're in entry level corporate. Ndio kuingia,
Kuingia na 50.
Arusha, you know.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so I guess have systems in place, but also
Definitely.
balance. Because you're young, I imagine, young Gen Z, pia usijinyime, but pia save. You know, it doesn't have to be unajinyima. I'm gonna save.
Kabisa?
Both can coexist.
True.
All right. Are people really decentering men in real life? Especially because the internet, decenter decenter men. Because the internet amplifies hate on relationships, and I feel like I crave compassion and care in a relationship. So does that make me male-centered?
I love men. Men are so nice. If men were good people, they'd just be so wonderful. Men at the center of my universe. I love men so much. If I could find a good man, that would be wonderful.
I don't know if you're being serious or
I am being serious. My tone is off, but I love men. Like, I really do love men. I believe in men, but their intentions sometimes, and I give them a bit of grace, because it's also hard to be a good man when systemically men have just been programmed to feel like, oh, women are this type of way. So the conversations you hear all the time, like, women want to use you and do this and this. So women who like me, who like men, are punished because society has taught you women are a certain kind of way. So men act a certain kind of way with women. I don't think it's male-centered to want, some relationship or partnership from the opposite sex because this is something that's important to you. It shouldn't be the most important thing in your life that just guides you into, like, if I find a man that's 8 for me, you should have other things that also are important in your life. Finding balance with friends, relationships. I tell people all the time, because even studies show that women outlive men. Having a community of women that you can live with, coexist with, is very important. So building that is nice. And the good thing about friends is you pick them up as you go. Friendship is not forced. Like with relationships, you have to sit and work on it every day. But if you and I are friends, regardless of distance and space, that's why you don't hear, I have a long distance friend. You're just friends. It doesn't matter. So you don't have to put as much work in that. So focus on the things that don't require much effort from you, and then everything else will fall in place. Because if you find a man who's a friend and then it's 10 years, maybe you haven't seen each other, and when you do reconnect, it makes sense, but your values are the same. It just happens organically. So you're not male-centered for liking men or decentering men. Your come up shouldn't be a man. Your goal shouldn't be to run a household and you don't have your things in order first. That's where you go wrong. But liking men and feeling like relationships are important to you shouldn't be something you're embarrassed about.
And I think at the core of our nature, not to be like religious or anything, but like he made Adam and he made Eve. It could have been Adam and Adam, or Eve and Eve, or Adam, period. So I think for a lot of the times you are designed to be emotive and a social creature. So you can lean into it, but also still have shida inakwanga the identity. Kuna watu wanapatanga chali and my man this, my man that, my man tosha gari,
Hata sivangi socks too.
So yes, great that at least you still crave that companionship, but at the same time
it shows
still
you're
maintain
human.
an identity outside. Bestie, unaonaje?
Decentering men just means centering yourself.
True.
It doesn't mean
they have been exiled and F them all. So
companionship is natural.
Nice.
It's nice.
And
you
it's
find
nice
a
and
good
it's warm and
person.
mashallah. What a concept. But at the same time, please, usisahau pia mabeshte, because I've been saying this, there's this video on TikTok I saw where a babe was saying, how when women are in relationships, your brain is off. So don't bring that shit in the friendship. Ati sasa mimi ndo nakufungulia mlango ya gari. Ati mimi ndio nakufungulia mlango. I'm the one that's, I don't know, getting you a cab. We go to the club. I'm the one buying the bottle. Where?
No.
Please, brain off, brain on. Know the difference. So the second last one is, I have a boyfriend who was fucking his neighbor while talking to me. What an opener. The neighbor knew I existed. I didn't know that she did. But all of this was happening before we met physically. So I don't know if she means like met physically. Anyway, since we were talking online. Fast forward, he never told me about it. I had to find out myself. Is me not trusting as I did valid? So I'm assuming you're telling us you don't trust him. So prayers, thoughts, opinions.
Number one, is this still living in the same apartment? Are they still together?
Are they still neighbors?
Otherwise, I don't think it's a problem, because they, according to this, they were fucking before. Now that you're in the picture, maybe. But if they're still neighbors, mtu hapa anafaa kuhama.
We need to start house
Otherwise-
hunting for you,
yeah.
or for him.
Trust-
Somebody's gotta move.
If they're still living in the same apartment, kuko na
Yeah.
trust issues, very fair. Valid. It's valid. Yeah, but otherwise, no.
You?
That's on you. People are allowed to do what they want when a relationship is in the talking stages, or even in their past, you know.
Yeah.
But if you guys have already like committed to something, I'm a very big advocate for communication and honesty. It may sound like, oh, you sound insecure, or and the minute I'm a conveyor, you know this is not going to work with this person, because it's a valid question to ask. Because was it the proximity that made it, you know, an option for you? Is it, you know, was it a true connection? Because sometimes people are just idle and they do what they want.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, Online Bestie said, you know, if it requires moving to some other place, if it's reasonable, because this also requires some financial commitment, then understanding where the next step of your relationship is going, these are questions you need to ask. So just have very open and transparent communications. Kata kujibu, then you have your answer already. If you have a suggestion and they're not willing to take it, if it's reasonable, then that's also an answer. But having doubts in your mind, and then, because I tell every guy I'm talking to, if I can't ask you the questions, then I know that's my cue to leave. When I start asking myself the question of kwani anaweza kuwa anadu, and I'm not bringing them to you, then that's not a relationship I should be in. Because anytime I feel like I should never be embarrassed about my insecurities, I should never be embarrassed about my sensitivity, because I tell people all the time, as long as I know you're coming from a good place, then I have no shame when it comes to you.
Okay.
So if you can't have these conversations about, you know, what's the next step with this person, what's the relationship now, then maybe that's not somewhere you should be. But so far, these are internal conflicts, and you can be done with them very quickly.
Yeah. And you've raised such a valid point. Like, I think a lot of people, especially when they're dating, it's very gray, guys. Please, let's just leave the gray. Ask the questions. Are we together? Are we not? Are you exclusively dating? I promise you, even if it makes you look like a simp, you'll be a simp that knows. You want to be a simp that's in the dark. So have the conversation. The last one is, I've been talking to this guy, and he's been making me feel like the only girl in the world. I came to learn he's been like that with everyone else. Not sure whether to leave or stay, because he was a good companion. We connect so well, only that he's not financially able. The ending is he's a mamba and I'm a baddie. My mamba one side, my buddy one side. So I'm curious, how did you know that he's been making everyone else feel like they're the only girl in the world? Is this like word on the streets, you know, from the grapevine, he told you, like, live?
Yeah.
And then you're wondering whether or not to stay or to leave, because he's a good companion. You connect so well, but then there's also the element of his financial capabilities, which means it's something important to you. So I don't even know whether I don't know if the dilemma is more so that you want to hear what we have to say, or that you're looking for an affirmation to be like, now I can bounce. Because it sounds like your foot is go out the door.
She wants to leave.
Yeah, just leave. Like, you've already like brought up so many issues. First, you're hotter than him. Then you have more money than him. Just,
Then
you know, like,
yeah.
he feels special, and it's not even like, just leave him. You know, you're imposing on him.
Your heart is not there. It's okay.
You're not fair to this guy. First, you've called him ugly, and then it's like,
he's a mamba and I'm a
baddie. Exactly. We're all ugly to someone.
True.
So, you know, if you feel this,
somebody's referring to you, like,
imagine me, I'm thinking we're vibing, and then it's like, first of them managa matako. Like, just, she thinks too highly of herself for a chick with no ass. Just
damn,
you know?
yeah. So sister,
First, you're a very bad person. I'm telling you. Calling someone ugly is brave when this is a text.
Yeah.
You know, you should send pictures. So we
context,
approve
guys.
or disapprove.
Context remember.
Mwache. Now when you to buy, next time just date your type.
Sure.
Badala ya kuanika mtoto watu.
Imagine.
And this guy is just like, I love this babe. She's the love of my
we
life.
connect so well.
You know, I'm planning for big things. She's just like, this
to
was so
offer.
ugly. But his chats are so nice. Like, she talks ChatGPT then.
ChatGPT is gonna be like, thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah.
Fast things fast. Approach with Sijui. Yeah. from the looks of it, your foot
you're
is
not
out
in
the
him,
door.
into him.
You might as well just be out.
It's
yeah.
okay.
Because I feel like
It's
she's
okay,
staying longer to convince herself, okay, maybe he's not that. Okay, labda.
You look for more problems.
Exactly,
Yeah.
because we all like companionship. We all like
Yeah.
connection. We all like someone we can build with. And then, so we end up settling for things that we're not comfortable with. If looks are that important to you, then you should date someone who looks good.
looks
If
nice,
money is
yeah.
important, then focus on that. Maybe focus on making your own money, and this won't be a priority.
Yeah.
But then just go for your type. People are really trying their best to build connections, and this guy's trying because he's like she said.
Yeah, they connect really
nice.
well. Yeah.
And for you have all these other external issues. So just, free him and let him meet another Mambasita.
Another Mambasita is so funny. All right, parting shot as we close. What do you want to tell our folks? But even before we get to that, because now there's the issue of Mamba, Pesa, nini. Are you guys in the market? Mko kwa soko ama mko kwa soko? Mko kwa soko.
Mbaya.
Kwa soko mbaya ama uko kwa soko
Niko
mbaya?
kwa soko
Ako kwa
mbaya.
soko
I mean,
mbaya.
I'm deep.
So you're currently dating. What are your non-negotiables? Unataka ma? Unataka nini?
I don't think I'm dating, honestly. I'm just single.
Okay.
Yeah.
But inshallah, let's say you start dating. What are your, let's say top 3? He has to be this, he has to be that. Yeah. Maybe not has to, but it would be great if he was X, Y, and Z.
I only have one type in men.
Yeah.
I love intelligent men.
Yeah.
Like,
but
we
how
have
do you
to-
know they're intelligent?
Men are
'Cause
liars,
would-
I know they are not that good. You can lie to me, but you can't
be in
lie
a
for long.
conversation be like, "Yauni dwanzi wa like."
Yeah.
You ever said
Yeah.
that? She's like,
You can just tell. I know
Yeah.
they can lie, but
Yeah.
they're not that good.
Good
at
of a
lie.
liar.
Yeah. You can tell.
So physicality, you have no preference.
But it's not. But I like you.
Yeah.
If I can look at you and
Yeah. Be
Fine.
like, "Ugh,
And
I
what's that
do."
that makes you...
Amesema I do.
sina
So
preference.
hapa.
Imagine na
For
dating
real.
kila
Do you
kitu.
do you just start be like, anza kuongea?
Yeah, I need to hear you talk.
Have
Like,
a
let's see. Yeah, I
conversation.
need to see what's in your brain. If you can hold a conversation, bring new things, bring new perspective. If you understand nuance,
Chukua.
gummy.
Yeah,
And also,
man.
yeah. And open-mindedness.
Then she sighed, I'm not going Brenda.
Yeah, just that one type. Just
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
about to.
Laura, do you have a type?
Yeah.
Twende.
Tuambie your type. Ama hata uko soko. Uko soko ama uko soko?
I'm not. Like, I'm not looking. I'm also not like outside like that. But I feel like they'll find me somehow. Usini DM. Usini DM.
Yeah.
But they'll find me.
Yeah.
How do you call it? My preference. Parent free. Child free.
Parent free.
Yani,
Yeah.
Wow.
mtu anaza-
Yeah. Preferably.
like wameenda.
Good.
And
I
child
don't
free.
know that to mabanga. What do you mean? So is that something you ask like on the job?
Yeah.
Kwa nini?
Because parents come with a lot of drama. And like if your
Really?
parents
What
are...
if it's from a wholesome
Oh, that's
functional
good for
family?
you.
Okay.
So dates your type.
Like I was saying, type
Yeah.
yangu.
Because even if you come from a wholesome family, there's just always something about
There's a
your
level of
folks,
dysfunction.
that requires you to address it with your parents. And when they're
Valid.
gone, you've accepted it, So, but it's conditional. It's not just anybody who's lost parents. Like, they must have just died from natural causes. So this is age-wise,
Yeah.
So parent-free, child-free. And if you must have children, they must be 18 and older. Or at least done with campus. Because I'm not raising anyone's child. And yeah, just be very honest and transparent. If you cheat, you come say you cheat, but this is who I am. I like people who understand who they are.
That's very interesting, especially on the honesty. So I am to understand that if somebody's that honest with you, are you staying? Are you leaving?
It depends on if it's something I can handle. But I like people who've already accepted themselves. It's like, oh, I'm not into relationships. I don't want to commit, but then I'm not talking to any girls. So stop lying, first. Because nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
I have my own issues. I have my own zero tolerance for certain things that I'll piss you off sometimes. But there's things that people carry a lot of shame around that don't require shame.
Yeah.
There's a person who's willing to accept you with your cheating ways. So just find that person. Don't impose it on me because cheating changes a lot of lives, psychologically, physically, health-wise, and that's not something I want to start teaching an adult.
Okay, so wako soko mtajua mbele. Maybe we can do a party shot.
Weka uko soko ndakupata. Unikujie. I know how to select my fruit. I will find you. Just stay there. I will find you.
So do you make the first move?
I prefer that.
Okay. Alrighty. So when people make the first move, you just like,
it depends. Yeah, for me it really depends, because I have a very, very specific type of personality that's just not for everyone. So I don't receive interest that well.
Okay. You do make the first move? Okay.
No.
She said, come to me or stay where you are. Thank you. Yeah. Maybe we can do a parting shot, because I know a lot of our dilemmas were on relationships, family, some touching work. So maybe you can just give a small parting shot. It could even be like, I wish you guys the best. Yeah. Because start with you, bestie.
I'd say, based on the dilemmas today, go where you love.
Exactly.
True.
If it's not working out, it's okay.
Yeah.
You know? And also don't be afraid. Again, what is that you said? I'm going to carry that statement. Date for separation.
Yeah.
Date for separation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always be prepared. Maisha itasonga.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also I wish you all the best.
No one has died from heartbreak so
Yeah.
far. Yeah. Laura, parting shots.
Take every day as it is, one step at a time. Just do what you can today. Kesho Mungu atapanga, but have a plan. You know, have your intention set right. But usiangalie like, now these things must be done in 6 months, 20 months. People lose their lives every day.
Yeah.
So enjoying the moment, talk to the people you love, mend relationships, those things that you don't really feel like you need to address. Fix things with your family first, and learn to love yourself as you are first. Then everything else falls in place.
Something both Laura and Hilda have touched on is radical acceptance. We accept ourselves the way we are. Of course, yes, work towards being a better version, but like kujijua is so important.
Yeah.
It will save you from so many, I guess, of some of these situations that are, mashida ya kujitakia. Yeah. So where can we find you on socials? What businesses we can support? Plugging time is now.
Yeah, you can find me on all my socials, Laura Mbatha. I post everything I do there, so whenever it comes up, feel free to support. And of course, thank you so much for all the love you give and the hate too. I love beefing on the internet, man. So come through with those insults. You and your mother are going down.
It's like that Cardi B being for, if you have beef with me, we have beef forever.
And your mother too, because I don't talk to men.
Just people and their mothers.
As a lady, like I don't argue with women. I try not to, but sometimes. But as a man, what am I doing talking to you? Should talk to your mom?
Yeah. Nobody's mom is there. Hilda. Yeah, where can we find you on socials, businesses you can support? Okay. Yeah.
I'm Online Bestie on all my socials. I'm also a YouTuber, Online Bestie.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go support, but it's mostly for the girlies, please. Yeah, my page is only for the women.
Hey, my brother,
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching this episode. We hope you did enjoy. And if you did, make sure you leave a like, comment, and join our amazing SNS family. And of course, go and support Laura and Hilda respectively. That's it from me, and we will see you in the next time. Bye.
Ready, set, let's go. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up, going all the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up, going all the way up.
And you're watching the SNS.